to sacrifice you to save someone else. This could be the person who, remember that jinn that we said, this practitioner energy here? This could be the person that these family members went to get this done. Yep. Sorry, I had to fix the cards, put that back in there. And this person was like tricked to help. They didn't know the full truth. And now they're figuring out that you didn't actually do anything wrong. These people are trying to cover their own butt because they did something wrong. And they don't want their spell work or their sacrifice to hit someone else. Because if, let's say like it's a stepmother or a stepfather that did something to you, right? Try to put you in a contract and God rejects it. They're maybe afraid about their own children. Maybe even afraid about themselves, right? Or someone they love. And now this person is figuring out that they got called in the middle of somebody who had already done a ritual they didn't know about. And they could have touched something, did something they had no business doing. And the word vices is sticking out to me. So this person could be abusing a lot of vices. And the word, the community, the whole community who helped them could be abusing these vices. Because to come to find out you're so easy to love is sticking out to me. You're a really good person here. You have nothing to do with what these people have gotten themselves into. This person don't know how to get themselves out. They shouldn't have joined in. I'm seeing something about adult content here. Somebody did something in alignment with adult content as well. And this is why they're about to make a run for it. I'm here. Run for your lives. Don't try to play God in a situation. Whatever they did towards you was extremely impulsive. Sloppy. And their intuition told them that these people who came to them were not to be trusted. And they also knew that you were a healer, or you had more positive energy, or you come from like a positive, thank you. You come from a positive background here. They knew this, right? We have works best with earth and air. So somebody did some earth magic here. And then we have coming out, put yourself out there and watch how God supports you. And then you went the extra mile. You did something to protect yourself, stand up for yourself, whatever this is. And this completely, why do I keep seeing this adult content? It keeps screaming at me. Put yourself out there. Did somebody expose you in some sort of way? Something happened here. They did some spell work and then tried to expose you or something like this. Wow. Okay. This person could be your twin flame. They didn't know. Wow. Listening to them is exhausting. They changed. So now these people who went to this person to get some sort of help, who elicited this person for some form of help, they don't want to hear it. Because it seems like they keep trying to omit or come up with different reasons as to why or what's going on. This person has done some research to figure out what took place. Now they're figuring out the what. Why you didn't figure out the what before you did something? Why you didn't figure out the what before you did something, huh? I don't think that. It's not your fault. You carry the weight of this, and it's not yours to carry. The burden is too heavy here. You see, this is what happens when you try to have people's follow-up. You try to jump in and save somebody. You try to jump in and help somebody without all of the facts. Whoever this person is came in because somebody came and told them something. Come to find out it wasn't true. This ain't the reason they doing X, Y, and Z. Now they got themselves caught up in some shit you can't handle. Right? DMX. And they should have stayed out of it because it had nothing to do with them. That's what that card is saying. And this is why they are in the problem that they're in. And this is the person that wants to utilize that loved one of yours and throw them under the bus to try to see if you jump under there and save them. Let that make them a speed bump. Okay? Ain't your problem. God got it. No one else can do it but you. They feel like no one else can save them but you. They got to try to get you involved with wanting to help save them in this situation. That's what they're saying. Sit and try that, or what my eyes just went over to is make a run for it. That's what's coming out. I don't even feel called to pick it up. They're afraid to do that because somebody wanted to be a pimp. So we have adult content and then we have a pimp. Somebody wanted to be a pimp towards you. Or maybe this loved one. On convinced, we have FL, so Florida. Somebody's being convinced to move to Florida. Or convincing their family to leave, like the FL, you know, when you file your taxes, FL category, and what was it, box 14? They're trying to get their family to leave too. Somebody got their family involved. Or they're trying to get some of your other family members to leave. Big protect, because of how big your protection is here. Now they wish they never listened to these people. I'll be tapped in, okay? Move faster. Yep. And move faster is coming down on top of make a run for it. Right. And thank you guys for the likes. It really is appreciated. Someone's going to go after this person because somebody's coming after this person. Yep. They know. They know. It's been a long day without you, my friend. A strained relationship, stagnant. You left these people alone because there was a strained relationship. So like I said, if this is going back to that family, right? You weren't even a part of this family. You got away from them because of how they were treated. There was all of the signs were just out. And these mofos were just like, and look at where they're at now, right? Somebody said they should have just left you alone. Don't give / mistake one's earthly self the credit of their higher self. So, and then they were casting illusions over who they are, why they did something. And this person just saw them as good or saw them as something that they were not here. Both realms move when you speak. They didn't realize how powerful you were. You didn't fight these people, go back and forth with these people. You knew your own worth, your own power. When you know your power, you don't fight for other people to see it. Only an eagle can recognize another eagle up in the sky. Pigeons can't go up there. They can't even breathe, right? So they didn't know who they were dealing with here. This person's a pimp. Something about them being a pimp is coming through. This person's a pimp. I'm saying the word else. Pimp someone else. They pimped someone else. Or someone else is a pimp. There's a pimp that also may want to run. There's a pimp in the middle. Been pimping since pimping. Somebody said been pimping since pimping, been pimping. So this has something to do with somebody that's older. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Trying to take a mile. Trying to take a mile. Somebody overstepped here. You gave somebody an inch and they tried to take a mile. For some of you guys, if this was a lover, this was somebody who... I'm picking up on a scenario. This is for a specific lady, right? One of you guys. It could be a couple, maybe 5 or 6. You had a lover who was a bit more frisky. They always wanted to do something, even when you didn't really want to do something. They wanted to do something, and you just was, I don't like this. This person was like a hidden pimp or wrapped up in this thing. That's what I'm talking about. For some of you guys, this is for somebody who's having a hard time putting their finger on who I was talking about, right? Collectively. It already is. No one can stop this. They can't stop what's to come. Ooh, jeez. Everything almost fell out. Because they got you all the way effed up. Wish I didn't do it. Wish I could take it back. It's at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. How do I come back from this? Yep, somebody saying it's over. Somebody was the director. I just saw a director and it jumped back in the deck. Okay, let's see what we have here. Something about you was better than me. How could this be? All because somebody was jealous of you. I think I said that already. Put yourself out there and watch how God supports you. Yeah, no, I don't think I put that down just now. And it says, I'm used to my opinion mattering more. So this is giving narcissistic family. A narcissistic family member who was jealous of you, who felt like you were better than them. And then this is giving narcissism, covert narcissism. My opinion, I'm used to my opinion mattering more. And the things about you that they thought was better, they thought wouldn't matter because they wanted to be able to control you in some way. You didn't let yourself be controlled. And then they went and did something to you that was horrific here. And now this is why everybody's life around them is blowing up. That's what's coming out here, right? Somebody could feel like you're going to be a celebrity. This is why they were trying to take a mile, or why they did this adult content thing. Be careful of your cravings once. They're not all natural or all for you. Remember I said that thing about the store, going into the store and somebody putting cravings on you, or being in the house and you start craving something, you want to go to the store and go get it. You got to be careful here. Especially for those of you who may be pregnant as well. Careful, careful, careful. Your spirit team, somebody, there's a feminine energy. She said you live in a karmic town. You got to be careful with this here. Watch the homies. They're more than friends. People who try to be your homie, acting like they're your friend. They're not your friend. They're a part of this. Somebody is real street. Like, that made me feel like that's not your friend. Okay? I got chills when I said that. Always with the drama. Be mindful in the gossip. And the nagging. Be careful of them people that come to you trying to trauma dump all the time. You're about to get filled in. You're going to get filled in. You're going to find out exactly who everybody is very soon. Somebody went to the witch doctor. Somebody went to a witch doctor pretending to be you. And now the witch doctor wished they didn't do this to you. Because you're completely in alignment. You came into these people's lives just to teach them a lesson about energy harvesting. And now this witch doctor is scared because you're about to get your big break, or they're about to be exposed. Why did we show you all of this? They could have opened themselves up trying to attack you, ended up showing you a lot. Check on the fetus, and now somebody's saying, why did they get you pregnant? Child. Both realms move when you move. They didn't understand your authority. They judge the book by its cover. That's what's coming out here, y'all. Let me get some of this water. You see how cold this water is? Look at this. Oh, where my water drink is at? Ah! It got ice in it. It overflowed. Oh, God. Hold on. Woo, jeez Louise. Okay, that was cold. It spilled all over my feet. It's crispy, okay? It's real crispy. I feel lucky. I know when Scary came out, right? I need to shuffle these cards. Where am I at? Both of them, I'm taking them out. Something about you is better than me. Always with drama right here. After the drama and the gossip and friends. Let me shuffle these cards, y'all, so I can get a new slew of cards. Okay. Let me get some more intuitive read cards up out of here. I know I pulled the card. No, I didn't pull that card. Mary J. Blige, Share My World is coming through. Somebody wished that they would have chose to be with you. Maybe the witch doctor wishes that they would have been with you or something like that. We got to bring you down with them. Now, be careful. Like I said, trying to stick your neck out here and help people you care about. Get to know your own energy. You're meant to be in like a more isolated kind of reality. Classy place. Seek more classy environments. Don't be, in those environments. You gonna get the channel messages when you need them. Don't be in those some environment that's out of alignment with you, out of alignment with where you're at in your reality, right? Okay, I needed to hear that. I heard that clear as day. Can't come up with the probable cause or reason. They don't have a probable cause because certain people are on edge if they done something illegal or wrong to you. They don't have a probable cause because I guess whatever they were lied to about has been debunked. They don't have no shoes to stand, no grounds to stand on. You got it under control here. So some of these people feel like they want to go out with a bang. Hopefully this audio sunk up. Somebody's being looked at as a war chief, or you got it under control, and war chief, you're being looked at as a war chief. You know, you ain't new to this, you true to this, right? Almost to the finish line. Restore joy. Encourage yourself. Yep. Yeah, you're not new to this. You're true to this. You're not new to this. That's why I know it's scary is coming out. Learning to master all skills. You're a master. Some of you guys are ascended masters. You've come here to help tear this thing all the way down. Whatever this agenda is. Like I said, they have whole towns. This is crazy. They were promised things. Certain people are doing things because they were promised stuff, or this pimp was promised things. That just stood out to me. Something about journaling. And then the, female baby feeding organ just came out in the cards as well. And that makes me think of somebody who has would journal, who has like a slew of images of different people. So they've been doing this, people, to use it to, oh my God, didn't I just say that? This says to use it / them against you later. This is somebody who takes inappropriate photos and pictures of people and videos without their knowledge in order to blackmail people. That was crazy how that came out perfectly. Energy being sent to unmotivate you. Now they're trying to send you energy to stop you from being able to want to protect yourself or stand up for yourself or something like that. Something about a car to South Jersey is sticking out here. Somebody wants to drive in South Jersey, or there was a person you messed with in South Jersey that used to come get you in the car. Something about that person is sticking out here. Almost to the finish line. Take the job. Somebody, sheesh. Okay, so specifically, what that would relate to collectively, if you guys were going to the beach or the lake or something like that, you had somebody who lived down there you hung out with, somebody you used to go to the beach with. They got removed out of your life, didn't they? Yeah, because they decided to work against you. A hidden trigger. Being hard to impress one's family. Their family members or their friends they were around didn't like you. So that made them feel like it was okay to turn against you. They didn't understand who they were messing with. Trying to take a mile to somebody who could have also overstepped your boundaries in some sort of way. That's why they got removed, for those of you who needed to hear that. Somebody was trying to put a generational curse in your life. Ooh, that fell. And that fell on top of both realms move when you speak. Your ancestors don't play about you, because your ancestors are like, I'm not letting nobody put no generational curse in my bloodline. Yeah, they getting this handed to them. Ooh, they getting this handled to them. Okay. I'm actually feeling called to go to some what's this called? Letters. Jeez Louise. Okay, so the first letter I'm seeing is J. I'm shuffling. Then I got P-E-B. Jeez Louise. This is first, middle, last, initial. Okay, cool. Let's see what we get. The letter C. So we had J. We had the letter P. We had the letter E. We had the letter B come out. And now we got the letter C. But the other ones didn't come out. They were just showed when I was shuffling. That letter J flew out, and then it flew on top of my feelings deck. So somebody whose name starts with the letter J is in their feelings, or this person could be in their feelings about somebody whose name starts with a J. What happened to that person being exposed? The letter A fell out. Somebody could have dated someone in the past, right, before you, that was a part of the same collective you're a part of. Somebody's a collective target or something like that. They took an L when it came to you. This is why they were so confident in what they were doing, because they'd done this to somebody else. They could have done it to another starseed, light worker, earth angel, you know, a light worker, a light being here. And they saw you as a light worker. Somebody's name is Jamal. Somebody else's name is Calvin. I'm seeing the letter U coming out here. Somebody's going to jail. The letter G is coming out here. Somebody was very gullible. The letter O. Why did I scream O? Oh. Somebody else just picked something, or somebody just got an epiphany. Jeez Louise. The letter Q. Somebody got a quote. So somebody was quoted some sort of finances that they would get if they did something quick. Move faster is sticking out to me. That may be the last. An ex of yours. Jeez Louise. The letter N. I have the word no up here. They should have said no. Is that all that's going to come out? The letter M. Their mother could have encouraged them to do it. Or at least, like I said, any of these could be the initials of certain people, you know. The letter R is coming out. Somebody wishes that they could go back and not have listened to this mother figure with the R and the reverse coming out. The letter H. Somebody said they had to have you or had to have the situation. They were gossiping a whole bunch. Now they're scared because they cursed themselves or they cursed their bloodline. Oh, geez. Let's just pull a couple of these little cards. See what comes out with these. I haven't used these in so long. I don't even think any of my like normal watchers would even recognize these cards. Yeah, this is somebody you cut off. This could be like a masculine energy you cut off here. See? You guys could have cut a masculine energy off. I heard you cut off a masculine more recently as well. And ooh, we got 4 cards. So the first card that we have is red line. Then we have time. I'm hearing that song. It's like ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. I don't know the words to that. And then we have a blue line coming out here. Then we have a lightning bolt. Somebody who was on the wrong side of life, living life the wrong way, was brung into your proximity for a certain amount of time to be able to turn their polarity to be able to move into a more positive light. You were meant to encourage somebody to be lighter, but it was their responsibility to get there before they were going to be cast down. You know, like they said, Lucifer fell from heaven like a lightning bolt. Somebody didn't do this in time. This is somebody who could like playing games or Fortnite. Somebody can know somebody named T. That's coming out here. And then with the fact that we have a line and then T, somebody's going to get T-boned in a car accident. Somebody could, oh, geez. So somebody, if that's what you picked up on, if somebody might get into a really bad wreck and no longer be here anymore. Oh my gosh. Somebody could get into a wreck and lose a tire. Or this could be somebody while they're speeding as well. Their tire could fly off, or they're speeding and their car is meant to like topside and they may no longer be here anymore. And when they leave, they're going straight down. That's what's being said because they're out of time. Somebody could be trying to travel internationally. Something about you is stagnating something from coming full circle. Ooh. So we have the exclamation point in the heart that just fell on trying to take a mile. I mean, exclamation point and a question mark in love. This could have been a past lover of yours, an ex-lover. They had a choice here on how they were going to treat you in this relationship, and they're being, yeah, like they're getting judged for it here. Jeez Louise, there's a lot going on. Oh gosh, somebody thought they had you caged in, they had you boxed in. And with this symbol right here is making me feel about, you ever seen Native American hieroglyphs or Native American markings? They used to leave markings on like trees and stones and stuff to let others know what type of beings or creatures were in a specific neighborhood or something like that. Maybe to mark off like hunting grounds, or somebody didn't know you had like native blood. You guys have native blood, native ancestors here. You're one with the land type energy. You guys can be very connected to nature and stuff like that. That's coming through here. So it's like they didn't understand who they were messing with. They thought they had you boxed in, but it's getting you're too connected to the earth to ever be boxed in. Like you're even connected to the breeze and the trees type energy. That's what's coming out here. Now this person has been marked by the spirit realm here. Sometimes I be feeling a little bit iffy when I be getting like these more okay, spiritual kind of messages, because I don't want people to like not take it. What did I say about the car accident? For this masculine, if they had loved you and chose to go the right way, they wouldn't have fell into this fate with this car. Didn't I just say that? Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise. They're supposed to have done right by you. You were meant to come into their life to encourage them to go down the right path. They didn't take it, and now they're being fated with this car accident. That's crazy that card came out. I didn't see a car the first time. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. That makes me feel crazy. You don't know something. You were stopped from seeing something, finding something out about something that happened in your connection with this person. You were stopped from seeing it. See, the eyeball is stagnant. So we had the moon come out with the eye. You didn't see something. What didn't you see here? We have 3 cards. An L in the reverse, a star, and a hand here. An L, a reverse, a star, and a hand. Somebody touched something that was a wish fulfillment, but it's not an L for you, it's an L for them. The fact that they touched it, somebody shouldn't have touched something. Something was like the forbidden fruit. Something was giving like old treasure movie, and you try to find a treasure and you walk into a cave and it's just out in the open with a light on it and it's floating in the air. Somebody was like, yeah, I got you, and took it and ran off with it. They didn't know it was cursed or something like that. Somebody shouldn't have touched something here. Somebody's name is Sal as well. A triangle stagnation. You didn't let somebody triangulate you. His lover could have tried to triangulate you with someone else. What the freak? Look at this. Triangle in the reverse. Third party. And the third party in the reverse. Like I said. The cards is carding. The cards is carding. I love these cards. They're carding. The cards is carding here. You didn't allow yourself to get caught up in some sort of triangulation here. And they could have got stuck with the third party, and the third party didn't want to get stuck with them. They had another agenda here. Something about the letter G. Somebody saying something about, oh God. Somebody could have just said, oh my God. Yeah, you let them go towards this third party. Their only second choice was to at least do right by the third party. I don't think that they did. Because why is the third party in the reverse? Like, why did this come out in the red on the darker side? Why did this come out in the reverse here? You let them go towards this third party here. And this made this masculine angry. You were the thing that was going to be utilized for their judgment. They didn't see this with this half crescent moon. Or this half a moon. Ooh. This person should have just broke up with you. That was it. Treat you right and just break up with you if they didn't want to be with you. If they wanted to be with the third party, you was going to let them go to the third party anyway, right? This is definitely a lover. Ooh, that car is freaking me out. That energy on that dang card with the car on it is freaking me out. T is in the reverse. Oh, T-boned. Isn't that like a type of collision as well? Somebody jumping lanes, may get T-boned. That may be how this happens. Jeez Louise. Cops are going to come on scene. I'm hearing sirens. This person, now this card right here with this time frame fell underneath this card with the hand. Somebody had more than enough time in order to put something back as well. So they didn't just, they took something that was cursed. They took something that was cursed. And it may not be a cursed object, but it may be cursed in the hands of anybody that's outside of your lineage. Something like that. Which is going back to like that Native American blood. This person shouldn't have hurt you. God counted every teardrop. I'm picking up on another song, but I can't make it out. And they made you cry. They brought you through a lot of sad emotions. They had you all over the place. This is definitely giving narcissism. The word is usually cognitive dissonance, but I'm hearing emotional dissonance. Had your system very dysregulated. You're an oracle here. They didn't see something about a house. This person didn't see something about a house. They shouldn't have touched a house here. The divine hid something about a house. Somebody may get breast cancer, which I rebuke. Right? This third party that's in the red again is stagnated. And they came after your connection because they felt like you were spoon-fed. This is the third party who was jealous of you. So the reason why I think that this person came out in the reverse, like they were angry that you just let them have this person, is because it wasn't about this person. Their agenda was about hurting you because they felt like you had too much, or they were just jealous of you. This is somebody who targeted just because they were jealous of you. They thought you had it, you were spoon-fed, you were too this or too that. I don't even know if you even know who this person is, or if you don't even know this person. So who is this guy? I said that in my other reading. Yeah, they were not supposed to target you. The divine said no, no, no. Try to make me go to rehab. Oh, now we got the burning bush, a fork in the road. Coming in between this connection could have gave them some sort of you remember that Lover's card when we talked about the third party? If you were here from the beginning and we saw the horns coming from the, the downstairs area, they could be burning because they put a fork in the road in this connection they weren't supposed to, because this was a divine judgment for the masculine. Oh gosh, guess what we just had come out here? Something is like day and night. We got the sun card came out twice here. So something is being seen by both sides here. If they were hiding something, or the fact that they only did something because they were jealous, whoever is negative, these occult people, these karmic people, and who's divine, the good, the light workers, everybody's seeing everything at the same time, the same way. That car is still sticking out to me. Oh, geez Louise. Wait a second. A cup fell down by my lady bits. This is somebody that was definitely trying to siphon your energy. Through intimacy with a person who was also intimate with you. And then I just seen a symbol for a doctor come through. Look, you have a house. You have a house that's rightfully yours. Something you don't know about. I just picked up on a father figure. Could be your baby father. Something about going towards a cup. A cup is also about receiving like abundance or fulfillment. You're about to be catapulted towards your abundance here. So you have a house in an airplane. This house could be somewhere far away. Could be in another state. Maybe you have to fly to it. For some of you guys could be about to go on a vacation or something soon. With that cup, that makes me think of like the Bahamas or something, right? This masculine is so angry. And like I said, if you're a male, you know how to read the cards. This is just that ex of yours. They're so angry, right? Because you have good health. They could have caught something from this third party here. With the burning bush coming out with that third party. Somebody's feeling super hot. They feel so called out. The fact that you didn't need a car. Somebody could have took a car from you. You didn't need it. You're like, oh well. You bossed up without it. Yeah, somebody could have took a car from you. Look. You guys had an ex who took your car. That's specific for certain people. Jeez Louise. They try to do it to hurt you and you thrived anyway. You don't know how much this person took or did. It's a cloud here. When the smoke clears, we dry a tear. Only in love and war. What's that, Tamar Braxton? Something about also maybe having taken a house from you, or you guys could have broke up and sheesh. You didn't know about the fork in the road. Remember the fork came out with the third party? Putting a fork in the road in the connection. You may have not known at the time that they were even dealing with the third party, or just how much this person was involved in breaking the connection up. Because you were a good lover. You were a good person here. That's coming out. Somebody is getting the boot. Yeah, and they put you out. Somebody could have literally is giving Diary of a Mad Black Woman. It's definitely giving Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Let's see what we have here. And something could have spit back, and that person could have got put out. They could have lost the house, and now they're stuck with their judgment of being being put in hell. And they got a couple of mountains to climb before they ever get let out again, or it's gonna be hard for them to get out. They're gonna get put out now, or something like that could have happened. It went back. See? Jeez Louise. Let's see if we have anything else that wants to come out. They caused you a lot of pain, and you ended up not getting this burning bush. Jeez. And everything's coming full circle for you now, right in divine timing. Whatever they thought they stopped isn't stopped. They definitely wanted to get you infected. And that's crazy because that's right above the good health card. You didn't get something, you got out right in time. We got three circles, three cards that came out here. We got three circles. Why did I say that? Something coming full circle in a complete alignment. So we have the spoon fed in the reverse, the star card. Somebody's infamous. Somebody's not going to be getting abundance, or somebody thought they were going to get clout off you, or whatever this is. Don't call me slow, but the Jazzy just said manslaughter. I said to myself, a man's laughter. That's not what that says. Somebody is not going to get the life they thought they were going to get. Somebody thought they were going to get some clout off your back here. That's just not the case, okay? That's just not the case. They're not going to get this abundance, this 15 minutes of fame off your back. I feel embarrassed. I'm feeling embarrassed. They shouldn't have tried to mark you. You're a divine being. Oh gosh. My face is feeling hot, like I just answered the question wrong. It's cool. Yeah, the divine blocked you from getting sick here, and this masculine is sad about that because they wanted you in the same boat as them. And for some of them, because we have this moon card, and it's falling on top of oh, and they didn't know that they were something to do with a car here. See? They shouldn't have taken your car from you guys. For some of you guys, it's not even a car when it's talking about you. It's just talking about like your ability to move forward. They shouldn't have tampered with something, right? But this feminine wanted them to take it. Whoever the third party was, right? They encouraged this person to take it from you because they wanted it. They didn't want you to have anything. So this is somebody who I'm here, follow the leader, follow the leader. So this is somebody who followed behind the insecurity of their third party. Your passageway is cleared, so you're safe when it comes to moving forward. Look at what's stuck to the back. Yeah, your passageway is cleared here. Your passageway is clear here. You're fine. You have no turbulence. So even with that, you're fine. And now they have something dark. For some of them, it's not their life that they're going to lose. They're going to lose their own vehicles. Or like now they curse their ability to have cars. Like when they get cars, they're going to keep crashing them. Like something crazy like that's going to happen here. Somebody's driving fast, jumping back and forth between lanes here. And that's what's going to be their downfall. I'm going to a couple more cards. Let's see if they come out. Ooh. Yeah, it's like whatever they did to you that was wrong ended up working in your favor. All things work together for my good type energy here, right? And this person didn't see that when they were doing it. They didn't see that they were, you know, your enemies being your footstool. They didn't see that they were just being a footstool here. And when it comes to your private area, somebody's upset because you're protected. They're upset that you're protected here. You're not, you know, just loosey-goosey. And the last two cards that we have here is that your energy is protected here. You're going to stay protected. You're not going to get this burning bush here. That's not your portion. Let's pull a couple lunar cards. Y'all have a lot of energy. You know how long it's been since I've been able to just sit and just do a whole, just up here just reading and reading. I got my energy today. I'm energized today. We got an owl and a frog here. It's making me think about patience and stoicism. The first card that we're getting out here is the moon in Aquarius. The time is right for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and other social opportunities. So it's time for you to celebrate a bit. Something is going in your favor. Things are working out, or you may be about to be pushed into a season with more positivity. Remember, we saw some form of a vacation coming out for you eventually or soon. We have the Capricorn in the reverse here. Put aside emotional concern and focus on achieving and increasing financial security in the reverse. Don't worry about how much something costs. Just live your life and get the experiences, because the divine wants to bless you with something, right? Sheesh. Moon and Leo at your side. You have protection on your side, divine protection. And it says, it is an important time to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated, or pushy. Don't care about nobody worrying about your money, how you spending your money. More money, I want your money. No! Get your own money. That's what's coming through here, right? A new moon. It's a new day. It's a new day. That's what's coming through here, right? The time is right for seeking new opportunities, because new opportunities are going to come from your ability to show the divine that you're not having what's it called? You're not in financial, you're not in mental poverty consciousness. Gee Louise, that terminology was fighting me. See, that's how you know. We ain't even in. I couldn't even get the word for it. You understand? So don't have financial mental poverty. I lost the word again. Whatever. We have three cards that came out. Aries in the reverse, right? The moon in Aries. Remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. Stand 10 toes on it too. Don't even be afraid to tell somebody to mind their business. Mind their business about you. It's none of their business. It's not. I don't care if they're even a lover of yours. It's none of your business. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm doing what I feel called to do. I've been waiting all my life to live my life the way I'm living my life. I don't need you trying to tell me how to live my life too. I'm good right now. So we have the dark moon in the reverse here, which says spend time in contemplation and meditation in order to seek greater understanding of yourself and those around you. In the reverse, it's not time for you to be in your head about nothing. A moon in Virgo, issues surrounding health, exercise may come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being, work out more. Don't just utilize this to have rich experiences. Also utilize it to have healthy experiences. Go on a hike, go sightseeing, go to, some of you guys should be going to, is there a country called Tali, T-A-L-I? I don't know what that is. I'm saying Tali or something like that. Some of you guys go to and I'm seeing like Filipino people maybe. Go to another country. You're being traveled to leave the country to travel different countries here. And when you're in these countries, don't just have rich experiences. Go on the nature excursion. Go see the rainforest. Go see the waterfalls. Go seek. I'm seeing zip lining for some of you guys. Climb to the mountaintop. You're being. Tali is a place. You're being encouraged to just go. Yeah. Don't sit on your butt. Focus on your health too. You guys want to live a long life. I'm seeing something about an Asian person, a little Asian lady. She could be Filipino, something like that. She's really kind. She's a light worker. You may run into her. Maybe talk to her. Ooh, geez Louise. See, we tapped in. We got the cat energy in the reverse. Oh, and that fell down and then the moon came. So this says, make time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and connect to metaphysical world around you. In the reverse, it's not time for you to be, don't be focused on this bull crap when this happens either, right? When you go on vacation, take a break from the tarot readings that are telling you about the karmics. You don't have time for that, right? Hide it from yourself. Swipe the video. Don't check the app. Y'all come see me, okay? How you do? Hey, friend. But take time, right? When you're on these trips to invest in the experience. Don't sit and let the karmic energy and what's going on. It's good to stay informed, but just don't let it be something that that weighs you down in moments you're supposed to be being set free, right? The wolf. Beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control. Have a little decorum, though. Don't just be like, hey, this person has a van. They're going to take us to, the mountain, and there's a restaurant up there. They seem pretty cool. Let's go. Like, don't go with that man. Don't go with that man up that hill. You don't know what's up there, right? Have a little, understand. I just want one more card. Thank you. And I just want to finish the line. So we have half full moon in the reverse. Embrace high levels of motivation and energy will bring feelings of empowerment and satisfaction. And also, you're going to have the rich experiences. You're going to have the physical activities, the excursions, seeing the geographic, the landscape, all of these things, but also have the relaxation moments. Have the just sitting in the hotel and getting the all-inclusive drink and food, and just invest in all aspects that the trip could give you, right? That's what's coming out here. Invest in all aspects. I'm feeling called to pull an oracle deck to be able to pull a starseed card. What the heck? This one? No. What the freak? Follow the leader, follow the leader. You live rent-free in this third party's head. Whoever this karmic energy was, you live rent-free in their head. And they're so pressed about how strong you are and how resilient you are financially and how attractive you are and intuitive. You can see the world around you, and you also can see in the spirit as well, and how protected you are is coming through. If I didn't already say that, right? Okay. Oh, girl, you got me swinging. That's the song that one I was like, da, 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 da. It's You Got Me Swinging. So we have perspective in the reverse. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Something matters a lot more than you realize. All right. Then we have surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure and joy, make love to life. And the reverse here, be mindful of lovers. This is not the prequel to Stella Got That Groove Back. So be willing and okay to have these experiences to yourself, maybe just you and your children or whatever, your circumstances are. We have loosen your grip, coping mechanism, density, action, let God in the reverse here. That's just making me think of it's not time to lose just all sense of mind and just be free. You have to still hold on to maintaining, not right, that just made somebody irritated because you just kind of just want to let go and just have fun, but just be mindful of your surroundings and people, and don't open yourself up. Keep your castle gate closed right now while you're rebuilding yourself. In the reverse, I remember soul plan. The fated life versus the destined life, reversed. And don't worry about home. Don't worry about what may not be perfect back at home. Just don't worry about it. Just really enjoy yourself here. If something comes with a loss, don't worry about that either. Stagnant. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. Yeah, you're not encouraged to even try to bring somebody with you. You're encouraged to have this experience kind of on your own, kind of. That doesn't mean you have to go by yourself. Maybe one other person that goes with you, the same gender as you. What the freak did I just say? One other person that goes with you, the same gender as you. This says, I'm sorry. Defenseless, right past wrongs, uprooting maybe somebody who you come back into connection with after everything that happens. Make sure this person equally builds into, I'm hurt, equally yoked. Make sure this person equally builds into a connection with you. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Don't be afraid to leave people behind who can't go with you. God is trying to elevate you and move you to a new, a new life, a new environment, a new whatever. Everybody can't come with you. And sometimes you're meant to leave them because they would never, some people, it's like seeing is believing. They can't step out on faith or move toward a better life because they can't see that it's true. Sometimes you're meant to just run up ahead, because as you run, you ever see like one of those games, the further you get, the more the map is revealed. They don't even know the map is there. So be the compass, right? That's kind of what's coming through here, especially involving like family members. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. You're being activated at this time, or where you go may activate you. You may be encouraged to visit places where there are like the earth chakras, or there's ley lines and certain things like that to help you get further activated. You don't know something. The world doesn't know everything that they think they do. That's coming out with this half a moon card here. It's like so much more of the world that we all don't know. Even like people who have like hidden books and stuff and more knowledge than other people here, it's giving that they also don't know everything here. So you're just going to be led, trust where you're led here. In the reverse, jump in. A drama, that energy, adventure, say yes to change. In a reverse here, don't be afraid to kind of, don't be afraid to tell people no as well. Well, whatever changes are coming in, you're in control of your life. And what we talked about earlier, don't let nobody tell you what to do. And let's just pull one last oracle here. And this fell on top of loosening your grip. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. On top of loosening your grip in the reverse. Baby steps, loosening your grip in the reverse. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. I'm not getting that. I have no idea. How are these connected? Because maybe it's not meant to be read in the reverse. Coping mechanism. Action. Follow your intuition before coping. Okay, so whatever you feel called to do. Even if it wasn't on plan. But like, safely. Like let's say there's an excursion or there's an event that pops up. Don't be afraid to go to it. Don't lock yourself away from being able to experience life here. Live that life and enjoy it. Is that it? Let's get some. Yeah, I think that might be it. I do feel called to some feelings cards, but not fully. Like it doesn't feel like it's necessary. Somebody feels very exposed. I'm telling you that now. Somebody feels extremely exposed. Sheesh. Somebody feels exposed for having sent some spell work at you. And now they're trying to clean their hands. They're trying to repent. Somebody wants to follow you. Their energy is giving the Apostle Paul type energy. Because they were a wolf in sheep's clothing towards you. So somebody who snaked you, their energy is coming out here. I thought I was about to get off. Something about the forest here. What feelings do we have? This person feels silly and they wish that they would have kept your connection to you. So somebody specific is coming out here. They know now that you're a starseed. Somebody who didn't fully know that before. What just tried to come out? Girl, you got me swinging. This could be a lover. Look, we got silly twice. Now, they thought you were childish or imaginative or out of it. Now they're realizing they're the one that's out of it here. I wonder if I'm feeling called to read on this person. Any deck is screaming at me. No, not quite. No, let's get a closing intuitive here. Enemies, haters, grouping up here. Yeah, this person is just feeling upset because they grouped up against you and they shouldn't have. How is the relationship with the mother here? This could be an ex or somebody that's trying to check on what's going on with your mother or something like that, realizing they were completely wrong for what they've done. Decorate. They can see how somebody built a narrative here. Sleeping with the enemy. Somebody who they were sleeping with or something like that. And they underestimated who this enemy was. Yeah. So just be mindful. And then we have somebody was settling. No, somebody is scattering now, so they're going running. Okay, guys, my name is Honeyy the Shaman here. I'm so grateful that you stayed with me this long. I was able to read for you. Come back again soon. I should be doing a reading within the next couple of days. And yeah, feel free to click the link in my bio or email me at honeytheshaman@gmail.com if you would like to, figure out how to get a reading. right? They scatter and skedaddle, right? If you want to figure out how to get a reading, if you guys want to send any donations, my Cash App is Honeyy the Shaman with a $sign in the front. But either way, thank you for coming, and I'm grateful I was able to read for you. Later, friend.